problem in the marriage bed that no one likes to talk about. Maybe that's why they call it silent but deadly.
You know, I'm oddly confused here. The wife has been attacked by a silent but deadly figure. Some could say it is the smelted but you dealt it. Others could say it is the gas that can destroy. Like a nuke, napalm, sarbomba. The list goes on, but she felt threatened. You can physically see her crumple and wince. Such a smell, it's like date night went wrong at Taco Bell. This is Taco Bell after dark. This is like, they must have just went to bed and she just got hit with a whiff of the worst stuff on earth. She got hit with a whiff of death. Like, death just went to her little face and said, you know what, you're going to get attacked today. And I'm taking your nose with me. And then the nose just dies. But she looked like she physically just hurled and like curled herself inside, which is what got me. And then old Bobo over here under the covers just like, oh, whatever, go back to bed. He permanently stained it. For all I know, he could have just did number 2 underneath the sheets. He could have done it. This man has the energy of a god. It's so chaotic. And you will never know what he did under those sheets. But we'll let it continue. How do you resolve such a thing? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Well, now there's a real solution to a very real problem. Introducing the Better Marriage Blanket. On the outside, the Better Marriage Blanket looks and feels just like a soft, warm comforter. But on the inside, it contains a layer of activated carbon fabric.
Alright. Wait, let me prepare my brain here for what's to come. I'm learning. I've been hit with a Better Marriage Blanket. You know, I've learned that, I don't know if it's between syllables or if it's between letters of some sort, where it all just rhymes at the end of the day. But saying, hey, it's a Better Marriage Blanket, it's like a taco pizza banoli. I don't even know what banoli is, but boy, I would eat a taco and a pizza, so that third thing must be good, right? Or it's like, oh, you want a better in a marriage? Of course, why wouldn't I want better in marriage? What's the third thing? A blanket? Who cares? I don't know how that's gonna help me, but better marriage? Don't mind if I do. Therapy? No thank you, we don't do that here. But that blanket just may solve. It's like a hot pocket? What? I'm in love? Question mark? Maybe?
The same type of fabric used by the military to protect against chemical weapons. Flatulence molecules easily pass through the cotton shell and are harmlessly absorbed into the layer of carbon fabric.
I get so tired every time they involve the military in this act. Sooner or later, they're gonna have me think that everything involves the military. The gloves, the mittens involve the military. The little tactical watermelon slicer involved the military. Who knows, the egg cracker from last video could have involved the military. But this blanket, firstly, I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be the Debbie Downer. I'm gonna be the sad Sally. I'm gonna be the not so nice Nancy here and say that, you know, maybe the military doesn't need a blanket to help them for like farting. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Unless it just gives them a tactical advantage. Like, imagine you're a perched sniper, right, on top of a post, and you can't give away your position. There's bloodhounds chasing you. There's bloodhounds just all through the thing. There's like thermonuclear detection. You got radiation, you got infrared goggles pointing at you. And the only thing covering you right now is that blanket. And then they pull up like, well, without the blanket, look at his farts. You can be detected on infrared. And just like that, sir, we sniped him. But no, with this new Better Marriage Blanket approved by the military, you won't have to worry. It can save military men in the line of duty, and it can save your marriage guaranteed.
Even when used on top of bed sheets, offending molecules are absorbed before anyone knows they're there. So whether you or your spouse suffers from a health issue or just the occasional disagreeable meal, you owe it to your marriage to try the Better Marriage Blanket.
I find it hilarious how they're like, well, you know, the offending molecule here, like this molecule's been locked up in prison, serving like 20 years to life over something he probably didn't do, and they're like, oh, it's an offending molecule. This molecule is a terrorist. It will destroy your nose at any sign. Don't you let it get near you. It's a robber. It's a killer. This molecule right here, this little atom, this microbe, has the ability to kill a faction, a family if even, tear a marriage apart. But they're like, no, no, no. This blanket right here, this is your kryptonite, Mr. Molecule, Mr. Offending Molecule. I don't even have to know your first name, but I know you're going down. And that's how they're going to do it. And I still find it extremely hilarious how their marriage, the likeliness of their marriage not surviving due to a simple fart, that's hilarious. It just clicks through my head thinking how tense their relationship must be pre-fart versus post-fart. Like, I'm just imagining he eats Taco Bell every single day of the week. Triple burrito stacks Baja Blast up to the wazoo. And he goes home and he's like, honey, let's go to bed. But she's like, no, it's 7 p.m. He's like, no, I got something special for you. So they go in the bed and then he just straight up craps his pants. Like, I'm just imagining is that tense. Because they're making it seem like this blanket can just remove every bad memory they had beforehand.
It makes a great wedding gift or anniversary gift too. To order, call 1-800-981-1134. Just 3 easy payments of $39.95. Online at buybettermarriageblanket.com.
If you are soulmates, bounded by the blanket, like you pass on your blanket to your little kid, isn't even washed, it's just holding all the pent up anger and stress from both of them, and then you carry it on. Like, I'm just imagining this blanket just self-destructs and explodes in their sleep from the amount of tension between the two. Because if something as simple as a fart can ruin a marriage, I'm not saying it has, I'm just saying the possibility of it being so. If that thing can ruin a marriage, you may need more than that blanket. But that blanket is making some pretty steep promises. And that is something I can get behind.
Order now.
Will the better marriage blanket save their marriage? With this couple's marriage at stake, will this better blanket prevent them from falling out in a disastrous, triumphant mean? Or will the better blanket save their marriage? Find out next time on Dragon Ball's. Okay.